Hi, my name is Chris Stidger, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about SDAIE strategies. SDAIE strategies can be used to help English language learners gain the skills needed to gain the mastery of the English language. The strategy I will talk to you about today in particular is called the Anticipatory Guide, sometimes referred to as the Anticipation Guide. An Anticipation Guide is an English comprehension tool that sets a purpose to your reading lesson. This strategy teaches students to make predictions, anticipate upcoming events in the text, and then verify their own predictions once they have read through the text. Before reading, students will listen to a series of statements that are related to key concepts in the text. The students will then agree or disagree with those statements made, and then you can discuss them as a class as a whole and mark their opinions down on a sheet of paper for discussion at a later point. This strategy is great because it activates students' prior knowledge and then connects that knowledge to the new information that are being presented on that day. It can also build curiosity and excitement towards new topics that they have yet to discover. Now, I'm going to give you an example of the strategy in the form of a walkthrough. First, the teacher needs to prepare a simple worksheet, something like this. You can see it has a spot for topics, a before prediction, and an after review of the text. The worksheet should be focused towards the level of students that it's for, and for lower levels, make sure you keep it as simple as possible and with easy, understandable language that focuses on key ideas in the text. The worksheet should have 4 or 5 statements related to the text you're about to read. Make sure you have some true and some false statements included. Also, you should have a place for them to mark their predictions before and then their reflections after the reading takes place. Remember, the main focus of the lesson is to share knowledge and make predictions about upcoming texts, not necessarily to get right or wrong answers. Once the guide is made, you can begin your lesson. First, you would want to pass out your worksheet to the students, and then you want to explain the process to the class. So the easiest way to explain the process to the class is by modeling an example for the kids. You want to go over the process with the student by reviewing each statement with the class and then discussing their opinions. For example, you would say, elephants are the largest mammal on land. And then you would ask the students if they agree or disagree with that. It's a great opportunity to promote group discussion and let everyone show off their knowledge of what they know. After all the students have gone through each individual item and marked their predictions on each item, then we can go into the reading of the text. The reading of the text can be done individually by the students, or it can be done as a group in a classroom setting. If you're going to read to everybody in the class, make sure you read slowly and clearly as possible and pause at key points in the text that relate directly to the topics you're discussing in your guide. After reading the text and reviewing the topics, then you can have the students re-evaluate their predictions and go through the topics each by themselves and mark if they still agree or if they now disagree or if their ideas have changed. After reading, then we can have a group discussion. In that discussion, you want to review each statement with the students and decide as a group whether we are true or false in their discussion. So after that, you can collect it, and that's over. It's really easy. It's a simple process. You can do it with any grade level, with any subject. So it's a great to use for a differentiation of instruction. Like I said, it can be done individually, one-on-one, in small groups, or in a large classroom group as a whole. It can be modified for any level by changing the subject matter and difficulty of the topic sentences you choose. It also can be modified for students who cannot perform on this worksheet by doing it as a class orally and using the board as a discussion topic to write their answers on the board. The anticipatory guide is a great way to get students excited about subjects and get them talking about ideas. So I encourage you to try the anticipatory guide in your classroom, and good luck with all the SDAIE strategies. Thank you.